As someone who has dealt with spiritual attacks since I was in my late teens, if not earlier, here are some signs that people are working witchcraft against you. And let me start by saying this is all alleged. And if you feel like you need psychiatric care or any type of help, this is not in replacement of anything that you think you need to do for the betterment of your own personal life. This is just my own experience. Okay, so number one, let's say it's a coven or a group, right? It's like you keep getting invited to places, but you don't feel like much of a guest. And it reminds me of a commercial that I seen, right? Where it's a group of people at a table and everybody chatting it up, and here go the turkey. The turkey sitting at the table talking about something. So guys, what's for dinner? And everybody at the table watching the turkey like, that's you. You keep getting invited, but it's not because you're much of a guest. It's because your lunch. You feel me? Your dinner. You're there to be consumed. Two, you all of a sudden become prone to accidents. Me, I don't break shit. Like, I'm a lucky person. Things don't really happen to me that is out of the ordinary. But if you have somebody who's working on you, they put work on, or whatever it is, however they choose to try to get you touched, you'll see that you become prone to accidents. So, like, your car could get effed up. You start breaking things start breaking around you. Just like, you just be like, damn, can I catch a break? That's how it feel. And you might think that you just now in a bad season, like you having a series of things, and sometimes you just in a bad period, but a lot of times it's that. Three, like it starts to feel like your body is just betraying you, you know what I mean? And this is in the absence of any, like, when you go to the doctor, they can't tell you nothing wrong with you. As a matter of fact, it'll get to a point where you go into the doctor and they talking about something, oh, you the healthiest person that came in today, oh, you in great health. But there's just like your body, like, you'll have just bouts of dizziness, like you'll just feel dizzy spells, you'll feel exhausted no matter how long you sleep. It'll just feel like, damn, like I slept 12 hours and I could sleep some more. I remember one time I was driving my car and I was like, if I don't pull over right now and take a nap, I will crash this. That's what it feels like. You feel exhausted in a way that you never felt before. People start asking you questions. I think this is number four. That, let's say they even knew you for a long time. They start asking you questions that seem to have no relevance. And that's because in order to like touch you for real, the more specific they could get with the information they have about you, the closer they could touch you. If they could touch you, you see what I'm saying? But they can't touch everybody. But they'll start asking you questions about like what time you eat. They'll start asking you questions about like, you could know this person, but they'll try it. Like, what's your birthday? What's your birthday again? No relevance. You ask them why. Just cause. They'll want to know your daily routine. They'll want to know how much spiritual awareness you have. They'll want to know just questions where it seems like it's out of context of the conversation that you're having at that moment. If there was even a question. Because they just start asking you questions out of the blue about nothing. And the last one that I'm going to give today, but I could keep going, is people will start to try to just randomly, like they seem to start trying to trigger you, right? Because essentially in order for witchcraft to really hit you, they have to lower your frequency. So if you're somebody who just is like a happy person, not much don't bother you, then all of a sudden they'll start to try poke you so that you can now start to like maybe argue or just give up your energy in ways that you typically don't do. So people can't get much of a reaction out of me, and they could tell. So like they'll say things that they think will trigger me, and it's almost like I didn't hear it because I know what they be trying to do. If somebody's trying to trigger you, they're trying to get you to come off of that energy. And the last one I'm going to say today, because another one that's extremely important, if you start having thoughts that you don't typically have. So like if you have thoughts of like harming yourself, or you have thoughts of like not wanting to be around people, not wanting to do the things that make you happy, like the things that you typically do to make you happy, yeah, like if you lose your inspiration, you no longer want to do the things that make you money, etc., like you feel like you strain away from your path, a lot of times it's because some work is being done with you on you. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna share today. I'll keep going, but if any of these things, or especially a combination of these things is happening to you, you might have somebody doing witchcraft on you.